So talk about the stunts because I know you like the stunts.
Yeah. So it took forever to get to the submarine.
Mhm.
The submarine sequence, really, really well made, really well done. Absolutely love the cinematography during that scene. Saw
Mhm.
it in Dolby on a big screen, and the shot where like the other submarine is like lurking in the background when he goes out into the water.
Yeah, yep.
Amazing. I'm terrified of like open sea, and that shot was terrifying.
I
Like,
agree. I agree. I had that when that shot came, I said, "Oh, okay, now we
yeah,
got something good
yeah.
here." Yeah,
It took an hour and a half to get there, but
yeah.
that sequence I felt like was really well made. Until you kind of get to a jump to shark moment for me, where like, he has to get back to the surface.
Right. The conclusion of that stunt was so ridiculous that I was, "What? That would
Yeah,
never work out that way." But
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
whatever.
That piece, like aside, like the rest of the sequence is really well made. The ending stunt that they did with the biplane
Yep.
was really, really cool. I agree with you that it felt very similar to Fallout.
Mhm.
It felt similar to the helicopter chase.
It was a
In
kind of
like
a
how
combination of
yeah,
Fallout and Rogue Nation where he's hanging on the
yeah,
side thing,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. They basically just picked those two and put them together. Obviously, there's some differences with it being like a biplane, so it's just out in the open, and he actually did the stunts like usual. So he was on the
Yeah,
plane. The behind the scenes is really cool. Definitely check that out because the
yeah,
way they
I
did it
should.
is, yeah, the way they filmed it is really cool. 'Cause, I mean, it's all pretty much practical. He's obviously like has ropes that they erased in post, but he was actually hanging on that plane, and he was saying that like when the plane was moving, like the wind going past him, it was so strong that like he couldn't hear anything,
Mm,
like at all as he was doing. So he couldn't even hear like the director or anything as they're trying to communicate with him,
interesting.
like sounds terrifying to me, but really cool that he actually did that.
Yeah.
They had like a pilot flying the plane, who was wearing like a green morph suit so they could erase him in post.
Okay, gotcha.
Um, so they could kind of make those scenes work. But that sequence was fun to me. Again, it felt kind of similar to other sequences, so wouldn't rate it like highest as far as stunts go for me, as far as favorite stunts go, but it was cool.